Welcome to Brian's Big Idea. And this week, my big idea is Bitcoin. Woo! We haven't played this tune out enough, right? But let's do it again because things have changed, and that's what always happens in financial markets. All right. So by now, you've heard about Bitcoin, unless you're living under a rock. And I don't think you are. So if you want to check out Bitcoin, one of the ways to do it, just a straight way, is just the Bitcoin Trust, iShares Bitcoin Trust. IBIT is a ticker. There's no rank for this ETF because there are no earnings estimates. That's what makes investing in Bitcoin somewhat difficult because you can't. It's hard to get an edge except if you're using technical analysis. All right. So one of the stocks, anytime anyone says Bitcoin is MicroStrategy, it comes up. It's MSTR. It doesn't have a Zacks rank because the business is pretty much given up. It's just a way of buying a Bitcoin. Michael Saylor is all over social media. He's doing it all the time. He's got a $61 billion market cap on this. So it's a big play on Bitcoin. Now, let's say you like Bitcoin, but you like trading stocks and you want leverage. Okay, so here's MSTX is the ticker. It's 2 times long for MicroStrategy. So it's going to move double whatever MicroStrategy is moving. And we can see on our year to date, Bitcoin is taking it, but has it gone down, that 50, 60% there from 60 to 20? No, because it's 2 times long. So we get double the move on this thing. So if things start rocking and rolling, this thing goes back to 60, Bitcoin isn't going to be back to 100 grand, but it'll be up around that and it'll be $50 some. So you can possibly make more there if you're long, but you could also lose a lot more. So, it's 2 times leverage. All right. Let's go to our stocks because that's what we want to see. We want to see Coinbase. This is a Bitcoin play. They decided to do cryptocurrency through their platform here. F for value, D for growth, but a big time play here. This is how you're doing. Coinbase is basically the exchange for crypto, right? I was thinking of Robinhood previously. Just did another video on Robinhood where they've added crypto thing recently. So Coinbase has always kind of had it. It's their bread and butter. But they're also the holding agent they store so much of the crypto. So there is true value inside of this business. It's not just the trading. So it's $45 billion market cap. And we can see, even though they beat pretty good here, it's come in because as crypto goes down, the stock tends to follow because a lot of people are pulling assets, at least the very sensitive. Maybe you should get some diamond hands. All right, so here's another name in the crypto space. Not terribly excited about it, but it's Hive Digital. And this is a Bitcoin miner. So they're mining the Bitcoin. They've got no estimates changing really here. That's why it's a 3 Ds for the value and growth score. Just a quick look at the stock. We can see that these stocks were kind of left for dead with this AI thing. With AI kind of took over a little while ago, and then the cryptos were going to use the miners were going to use their computing capacity to switch to AI. That might not have been the play here because the underlying asset of Bitcoin, crypto moving lower, and a kind of a transition that, I don't want to hear that if I'm a shareholder there. I want to make sure you're doing what you're doing well. All right, $272 million for that one. So now if you like that one, I'm going to give you another one in the same idea. And this one is Cipher Mining, CIFR. It's a Zacks rank number 1. Again, bad style scores here for growth and value, but definitely has the earnings estimates moving higher. This thing is very, very liquid. As we can see, it trades 15 million shares per day, has a $1 billion market cap. I like that. They're not making money just yet, but if you're interested in these names, this stock looks like it could have bottomed out. Let's take a look at 1 year here. Kind of choppy, if you will. Chop, 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 up and down. And now we're back down to these lows that were created just before the election in September of last year. So I would take a deep look at this one. Obviously, this is it's a stock under 10 for sure. I should take a look at that one for that portfolio, but $3. You're not really risking much, but at the same time, you risk 100% of your asset when you invest in a stock. All right, so One of the great services here at Zacks is blockchain innovators. Blockchain innovators. Here you can see it right there. Now, it's run by David Bartosiak, and he's got a great understanding of what's going on in this. But Dave has a systematic method of investing. It's called buy and hold forever. Very, very good system. So you can see Dave bought NVIDIA 5 years ago. NVIDIA 5 years ago, 2019. Maybe it's getting on six years ago, 5.5 years. And split adjusted, he bought it for $4.33. So he's got it is 2,400% winner. And Dave refuses to sell. That's what we call buy and hold Dave. And we can see a bunch of other names here. This recently, Dave bought Dave in fintech. It's a fintech play. It's got to have some Bitcoin relation or blockchain. And you can see it has done very well very recently. Now, are there some losers in here? For sure, there's going to be some losers. There's some landmines that you're always going to step on. But what really happens with all this is Dave will give you a commentary. He'll tell you what's going on in the crypto markets and the broader markets, as well as make great recommendations if you want crypto blockchain exposure. All right, that's it for this week. Join me next time when I have another big idea. And until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.